Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Weaver. Welcome to the Audio Analyst. With the new year spilling out before us, we are just weeks away from diving into the thick of the spring show season. Today's episode will be a short rundown on what is to come over the next few months and on into 2025. We have the Florida International Audio Expo to be held in Tampa, Florida, the last weekend in February. This year's 7th event will mark the move from its original hosted location to a new venue, the Sheraton Tampa Brandon Hotel, located near the Florida State Fairgrounds and Hard Rock Cafe. It will also be the first one I've ever attended. Previous attempts to attend this show have been thwarted by weather-canceled flights and medical procedures, so this will be the first time I will be able to present one of my after-hours LP sessions to this crowd. I'm really looking forward to it. Next up, the second Southwest Audio Fest comes the fourth weekend in March in Dallas, followed by AXPONA the second weekend of April, followed by what has been announced to be the final End Munich event, coming the third weekend in May. The High-End Society has announced that they are relocating the largest and most relevant international audio show on the annual tour to Vienna for the 2026 installment. Then, too, Tidal Audio is celebrating its 25th anniversary and has announced a special event, a sound celebration building emotions, to be held April 11th and 12th at the Chicago Marriott Schaumburg. For the first time in the U.S., Tidal audio products will be showcased in 3 large rooms, hosted by Audio Ultra, Artisan Fidelity, and The Voice That Is, with Tidal Audio CEO Jorn Yachuk on hand to launch a world premiere product. To get my product and show coverage underway for the year, I'm leaving the day after the CFP National Championship game, go Irish, this week for several days of auditioning and listening to some very exciting new products at GTT Audio in Long Valley, New Jersey. Last Easter weekend, I spent 3 days in Montreal with Louis Desjardins of Kronos Audio, who was introducing not one, but 2 new remarkable products. The new flagship $70,000 Kronos Discovery Phonostage that I felt clearly established a new benchmark for Phonostages, and the newest model in their turntable lineup, the $70,000 Perpetual, a stunning machine that, aside from being just about the finest sounding LP playback deck on the planet, second only to the Discovery, may also be the most strikingly beautiful turntable I've ever seen. That launch event was covered here on the channel with episode 170 last April and is linked in today's description section. Also during my visit to GTT, I'll get to spend some quality time with the new Scientist series of electronics from Audionet, the $30,400 Mach line stage driving a pair of $58,000 Schrödinger Monoblocks. Now, though I heard them both in the Audionet room last May in Munich, those conditions were, well, less than optimal. These machines fill the previous gap between my long-term reference Audionet Pre-G2 line stage and Mach's Monoblocks, and the flagship Scientist series I reviewed for the Absolute Sound, the Audionet Stern line stage, and Heisenberg Monos. As such, I am stoked to get to hear all these products from Kronos and Audionet in the known environs of the systems at GTT. And I have lots of gear reviews in queue, starting with a wide range of amplifiers coming into play soon. The first to arrive here were the relatively new Class D amplifiers from Atma-Sphere. No, I'm not being generic here. That is the name of the latest efforts from Atma-Sphere guru Ralph Karsten. Though best known for his remarkable output transformerless amplifiers, this new model, the Class D, at $6,120 a pair, represents a bold new direction from this remarkably well-regarded manufacturer. Also on the incoming list are the nearly 350-pound, $85,000 a pair Audio Research Corporation's Reference 750 SEL monoblocks. In tandem with their Reference 6 SE line stage and the Reference 3 SE Phonostage at $17,000 each, we'll get a look into the new direction from the revitalized Audio Research Corporation after its latest change of hands. Also, David Sheriff, the CEO of Parasound, has reached out to offer me a remarkable opportunity. I will be reviewing a set of their very first exclusive tribute series of products, a limited edition of 100 matched pairs of the $30,000 Parasound Halo JCA1 Tribute Monoblocks, a select advance upon the absurdly good Halo JC1 Plus amplifiers from veteran designer John Curl with input from Darren Myers. Now, as well as my take on the JCA 100s themselves, I plan to harness them in a biamplification scheme, using the JC1 Pluses for the bass and the JCA 100s for the mid-treble modules. I have a sneaking feeling that the combination will turn out to be a very synergistic pairing and should provide for remarkably effective performance for the money. Also coming up soon will be my full take on the simply gorgeous looking and sounding $68,800 Kalista DreamPlay X as paired with the $64,300 Kalista Matax DAC. If you follow the channel, you may recall that I covered the Matax product launch event held in Vienna in November of 2023 with episode 150, also linked in today's description. The DreamPlay X combines 4 devices into one: a CD SACD player, a streamer, a DAC, and a digital preamplifier. It is a sophisticated amalgam of transport and streamer. When paired with the equally exceptional Kalista Matax, a premier converter that offers 2 different DAC chipsets, both tube and transistor outputs, and, like the DreamPlay X, uses an external power supply, they represent some of the most beautifully crafted, versatile, and configurable digital music products available to music lovers today. And for those of you who are more interested in the budget-friendly overachievers I've been covering, rest assured there will be plenty more of those kinds of products on examination here as well. Well, that's about all I have for this week, so thank you for taking the time to drop by today. Further information on supporting the channel may be found in today's description section or at my website, theaudioanalyst.com. Please stay safe and keep the music playing. Till next time, cheers.